Hi friends, so today I thought we were doing our project, and for this project we are going to use some real flowers. So I would say get up, go outside, pick some flowers, but make sure to ask mom and dad what flowers you are allowed to pick first. Don't go picking roses from your mother's garden or else she'll get very upset. I know mine would. Or if you have flowers in your house that are in a vase, you could use those, which is what I'm actually going to use today. And you're going to need some scissors, glue, and some construction paper. And now I'm going to show you friends how to use a scissor. So before we pick up the scissor, I want you guys to put your hand up. Good. Now high five. Yay, good job. Now there are only 3 fingers that go into the scissor, and that's your thumb, your pointer finger, and your middle finger. So thumb, pointer, middle. And I like to call these two my bunny ears or a peace sign. Can you make bunny ears? Good. So now I'll show you guys how to use them with the scissor. So you see in the scissor there are 2 holes. There's a little hole and a big hole. And the little hole goes your thumb, and in the big hole goes your bunny ears or peace sign. And then the other 2 fingers just rest outside here. Good. So remember, in the little one it's your thumb, and in the big one it's your bunny ears. Good job, friends. And then the other ones just rest outside. So first we're going to practice opening and closing the scissor, because I know it can be a little tricky cutting with scissors. So let's practice. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, close. Good job, friends. So now that we know how to use a scissor, I first want to go over the parts of a flower. Did you know that there are parts to a flower? There are. So, do you friends know what this long part is called? What allows it to grow from the ground and stand? It's called a stem. Can you say stem? Good job, friends, stem. This long part here is a stem. Now, do you know what these are called that stick out of the flower? They're called leaves. Can you say leaves, friends? Good. Yes, flowers do have leaves. These are the kind of leaves that stick out of the stem. And now, do you guys know what these are called? What this part of the flower is called? They're called petals. Can you say petals? Good, friends. So, what are the parts of a flower? There are 3 parts. There's the stem, good, the leaves, good, and the, good friends, the petals. Now, we are going to cut each part of these with our scissors, and as we go cutting, we are actually going to be putting them into our paper plates. So we're going to put the stem in the stem plate, the leaf on the leaf plate, and the petal on the petal plate. Finally start to cut our flowers with our scissors. So go ahead and grab your scissors and remember how we hold them, right? And if you need to practice again, go ahead and practice, that's okay. And we can start cutting parts of the flower. Now, what are these called that I'm cutting? Our leaves. So where should I put them? Should I put them in the stem pile, the petal pile, or the leaf pile? The leaf pile. Good job, friends. So I'm going to put them there. So friends, if you don't want to cut your petals, or if it's a little too hard to cut with the petals, you could also instead just pick them out with your hand if you want. Just pull them out one by one, each petal. Or you could go ahead and cut with your scissors. That's okay too. But if you want to use your hands, that's totally okay. Okay, so now these, where are these gonna go? In my stem? No. In my petals. My petal pile. And now this big thing, where am I gonna put this big thing? In my leaf stem pile. But I think I'm gonna cut this a little bit. I might cut it. Take these dead leaves off. I might cut it a bit. The stem might be a little tricky to cut, friends. There you go. See? Smaller. I'm gonna cut these off. Whoa! That one flew right over. They're just flying everywhere. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, there we go. And I'm gonna cut another one. I think I'm just gonna use one of these pretty flowers. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna break it off with my hand, see? Take the dead leaves off. And now, I think I might pull these out. These are very pretty. Look. They're two different petals. What color is this? Orange. Good job. And what color is this? Yellow. Good job. And which one's bigger? This one? No. This one. This one's bigger. And this one's smaller. Good job, friends. Or, you know what? You could also go around and just cut them all at once with our scissors. There we go. And I'm gonna put these in my petal pile and these in my petal pile. Oh, did I say petals? I meant to say leaves. Leaves pile and petals. So now that we have cut everything up and we have placed everything into groups, right? We have our stem, our leaf, and our petals. Now we're gonna get to the gluing and crafting part. So you guys can go ahead and pick whatever you want. And if you want, you actually could try and recreate the flower, right? We have a stem, and on the stem were the leaves. And then we had petals, right? I might mix these up. You can mix the petals up too, friends, like I'm doing. And just create your own project, your own piece of artwork, right? Or if you don't want to, you could just go ahead and create whatever you want. You don't have to create a flower like I am. You could just glue them however you want. Right? We could do this. Right? And then we're just going to take our glue and start gluing it together. So you can just take your glue, friends, and put it on the paper first. So on the paper first. And then take the part of the flower and push it on. Now, hopefully it stays and it sticks to the paper. Oh, seems to do a good amount. So to the parents, what we actually do at school with this kind of glue, with Elmer's glue, is that we actually pour it in a bowl for them, and then we give them paintbrushes. And with the paintbrush, they actually dip it in the glue, and then they start spreading it on the papers if you want to do that. If you don't want to give them the bottle, because we know how they can get sometimes with the bottle. They might use too much. So that's an option that you guys could do with them. Might be easier for them too. Oh wow, this is actually sticking. I'm very happy. I didn't think it was. My hands are getting sticky from all this glue, but that's okay. I'll wash my hands after, of course. Done. So there you have it. There is my artwork. You guys can do whatever you want. You don't have to recreate the flower if you don't want. If you want to put all the petals and the leaves however you want, scatter them all over the leaf, that's totally fine. Create what you want. Have fun, friends. Thank you for doing this project with me. If you end up doing it, please send me pictures of your project. I want to see how they come out. And thank you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.